No, you didn't.
Hi, John Argentino here, talking about MIDImorphosis, the new app from Secret Bass Design that's designed to turn your guitar playing into MIDI notes on the computer, or, well, MIDI notes, period. So I'm going to be playing around a little bit with an acoustic guitar and also a clean electric. I'm a guitarist. I've been playing around 25 years, do a lot of kind of rough soloing on both acoustic and electric in blues, folk, metal, rock, pop, just across the board. I tend to be a fairly sloppy player, but I do a lot of stuff with MIDI, so I think there'd be a lot of interest in taking that MIDI playing, since I can't do keyboard very well, and doing aspects of conversion. So I'll be playing through some just rough solos, both for parts and also just for more straight soloing, and seeing how MIDImorphosis plays through there. So right now I just have a Takamine plugged in directly through MIDImorphosis. It's got a lot of features in there in terms of the ability to handle chords and polyphony. Right now it's on for mono. And I think that'll be interesting to play with. Again, with a more sloppy style, I'm not always hitting the right notes or the right strings, and you'll get a little more play around, but we'll see how that works. So with basic one-note parts where you can get the, and what you're hearing there is the keyboard output or the MIDI output from the guitar along with, I'm not sure if you can hear the monitoring here, but you get a reasonably low latency. With some of the faster runs, it's getting a little lost in there, but some of the bends you're getting interesting step-ups through there that I think would be interesting to show in some of the keyboard stuff I've been working with. So one interesting thing, you're getting a little bit of harmonics coming out with, and as I hit the vibrato there, but that'd be interesting to see what the MIDI's coming out with that as some of the fast pull-offs. With a little bit of latency as I'm playing, it's harder to hear exactly what's coming out, but I can hear, I think, the notes coming through with the fast pull-offs, and I think up in here, up in the neck, you get the same kind of thing. Interesting with the vibrato, I think especially on the acoustic with a little heavier vibrato, you're getting a little bit more of a switching between the notes. I think with an electric, with the lighter vibrato, I don't think you're going to see that quite as much, but we're going to switch to a clean electric in just a minute. With some of the faster scale runs of the blues scale. I think some of the, actually no, it's not, I'm not converting the stops, so that's interesting. Which is probably a good thing when you're doing your run if you're going to be converting it into something that's going to be, say, a sample thing or something like that. Yeah, I really like the step ups. So I'm going to switch over to a clean Jackson for just a different feel. I think from the little playing around I did for about 2 minutes prior to this video, there was a different feel from the electric versus acoustic pickups, and I think that may come from the piezo nature that you're getting with the Takaminis. Actually, I don't know if it's piezo, I'm making that up. That's a neat effect. Okay, that's a feature. That's not wrong. So with this is just a standard Jackson, got some humbuckers. I'm just going to go in on the bridge pickup. I don't know if that would matter. That'd be kind of interesting to take a look at. But with this, I think I'm getting a little faster response than I was on the acoustic, but it's there. Actually, I think I want to try to turn on polyphony for some of the note bending I'm going to do. So right now it's still on the monophonic right now. I'm going to click over to, actually it's on polyphony now. I'm not sure. No, it was on mono, switching over to interval. With that, we'll see how that works with some of the bends that would focus on bending into double stops. So interesting little sounds coming out of that. Again, I'd be interested to see what the MIDI looks like coming out of that. I think I'm getting a little bit of artifacts coming from, again, the fact that I'm playing fairly sloppy. Within a, if I'm just going through a high gain amp, I think a lot of that gets hidden by the overall distortion, which is part of the problem with playing with clean stuff. But I'm getting most of the notes through. I think that it'd be interesting to see what came out within the MIDI for an editing perspective. Those slides are kind of neat. I'd be interested to see what that again would look like on the MIDI output and how it would look through like a sampler or something like that. So if you were trying to turn a fast run into, say, a violin run or something like that. If for some reason you had a violin playing a blues scale. Harmonics come up really interestingly. That's nice. Cool. Anything else you want to mess around with? Yeah. Okay. Hope this has been helpful for you. This is John Argentero and MIDImorphosis.